Hello viewers, here I'm teacher Carl Smart. Today I'm gonna teach you about the introduction of computers. So under the introduction of computers, I have 3 questions to answer. One is, what is a computer? Who invented a computer? Then the last question, work process of a computer. So I'm going to start by defining what a computer is. So we say a computer is an electronic device, that accepts user input, process it, store it, and output the information when is commanded. Then you also have the alternative definition of a computer. So the alternative definition is a computer can also be defined as a programmable machine that receives input, stores and manipulates data and provide output in a useful format. So basically, these are the 2 definitions of a computer. So here are much emphasis. All the key terms. We have an electronic device, and here to our second definition, we have programmable machine. So when you're answering or when you're defining a computer, you start by saying it is an electronic device or is a programmable machine. So those are the basic concepts that we want in your definition. And then also you arrange your words in a systematic way. Here again we have input. You input information. Then after inputting, you process it. Then after processing, you store it. Then after storing your information, then you output. You output your information. So basically, these are also the key terms that we want in your definition, and as a must, you arrange them in a logical and systematic way. So you always, when you're defining it, you arrange it. Then now we are done with question. We are done with question 1. Now we are in question. Question 2, which is who invented a computer. So, who invented a computer? We say computer was developed by Charles Babbage. Charles Babbage. In nearby the 19th century. He also known as the father of computer. So, the first computer was developed by the Charles Babbage, and we know him as a father of computers. So now we are done with question. Question 2. Now we go to our last question. Which is work process of a computer. So here, how a computer works to process data into information. So now I'm going to show you the how a computer works, or work process of a computer. So here we have information, here we have data, here we have process, and here we have information, and here we have storage. So this is the diagram that shows you how a computer works. So here we have data, we have process, we have information, we have storage. So here, this you have data here. So the data, when you're typing your information using a keyboard, using sensors, using light pen, using mouse. So when you're entering data into your computer, by use of keyboard, mouse, light pen, touch screen, and sensors, now you're inputting the data. Then after inputting the data, now you process. So for process, now you change. You change the work that you have input, you format it. For example, you can format your document by formatting the font size, the font color, and bolding. You can bold, you can put underline, that is process. Then after process, here we have two arrows. The arrow that is moving down and the arrow that is moving up. So here we mean you can store your information after outputting, or you can store your information before you start processing it. So here down you can store before you start making changes or process it, or you first process and then store. Then for here output, so for output, it refers to as the presenting of the work of the information. So whereby the data is displayed or printed. So for example, we have monitor images as an example of output. We have sound also as an output. So output, it displays or prints a soft copy into a hard copy. Then for storage, you would store your information on a hard disk, on a CD, on a flash, among other storage devices. So this is the work process of a computer. So when we combine it, here we say work process of a computer. Work process of a computer. So basically, that is how a computer processes. So thank you for watching. Thank you for following me. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye bye.